guys are all go back to the projects. Go back to the projects. Go back to the projects.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Go on and get you some merch today. Our #1 bestseller is the 4-time indictment champ. You can see it here. If you put in discount code Trump4X, you'll get 30% off the entire store, Trump4X. Also, Never Again is the shirt here. One of our new releases, 4547, Dare to Keep Democrats Off of Kids. We also have stickers as well that we've launched. So you can go on and get the merch. These are some of our other items. Very easy to track. All you got to do is go to the search bar here. You can search whatever design you want. We have Christian merch. We have them broken down to patriotic merch, Trump merch. You go down the list, you can find it. Also, we're hiring, so we have jobs here. If you want a job, you can get it here, and exclusive discounts. I want people to understand this. Military, active duty, veteran, or dependent of military, first responders, nurses, teachers, students, seniors, truck drivers, and low income, meaning you're on a fixed income, you're on government assistance. We offer a discount for life on my store. So all you got to do is go to exclusive discounts. Like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. I'm telling you right now, the myth of racism in America is a complete lie. I'm talking about pervasive racism. I'm not talking about one idiot with a freaking pillowcase on his head running around talking about he hate the N-words. Like that doesn't count. They don't have any power. I was looking at a video on Twitter, or I forget where it was at, Instagram. It was at the Alabama game. Alabama ended up getting their heads beat in by Texas. They didn't get head beat in. It was a great game, actually. But Alabama lost to Texas. And there was a clip of a kid yelling, "Take y'all butt back to the ghetto, back to the projects."
You guys are all go back to the projects. Go back to the projects. Go back to the projects. Let's go.
In case you did not hear, multiple Alabama fans were caught on video using anti-gay slurs and telling black Texas Longhorn players to, and I quote, "go back to the projects." It was reported the foul language was hurled at Longhorn players Jelani McDonald, Xavion Bryce, and running back Quintravion Wisner.
The SEC is one of the most racist conferences in college sports. Not even college sports, probably college education. And so these Bama fans acting this way towards these young scholar athletes from Texas is of no surprise to me, but it may be of surprise to y'all. And I know what y'all gonna say. You'll be like, oh, racism doesn't exist. Oh, victim mentality.
Now, some black people were offended by that. This is why I think people are just mentally ill that are pushing a racist thing. Do you know the kid that's yelling, "get back to the projects," is paying to watch a game essentially where the kids that he's talking about are on full scholarship? They at the game free, they on the team free, getting treated like kings. And this person is at the game paying for a ticket that funds these players getting a full scholarship. You know what a full scholarship means? It's not a full academic scholarship. It's a full athletic scholarship. That means that you get pampered. When I was on full scholarship at the University of Arizona, we weren't even winning. We weren't even like a big school. We got all of our meals paid for. That means all you can eat dinners every night. All you can eat. They catered Boston Market. They catered all these really nice restaurants. All you can eat every night. We got unlimited protein shakes. We got unlimited Gatorade juices, Gatorade protein shakes that they didn't even have out to the market. We had access to it. We had clothes, as much clothes as you can get. They even gave us a stipend to buy regular clothes. And all of our books and all of our tuition, everything is paid for 100%. I hate to say this, but I was petty. So when I would go get books, I get only the brand new books because they were free to me. I didn't have to get the used books because I didn't pay for them. I mean, we were treated like kings. We were pampered. And I went to the University of Arizona just recently, and they are pampered on level 2,000. And we were on level 1. They're on 2,000. They got all kinds of stuff now. Now they have a whole stadium dedicated to them. We used to all be in McKale Center. If anybody know about U of A, the McKale Center is where the basketball team play. And underneath was all the locker rooms for every sport, which was fun because all of us would mingle with each other. We would cross each other in the hallways. So like volleyball and football and baseball and softball and swimming, all of us knew each other. We always was in the same workout gym. But now we used to have to practice outside. We didn't have an indoor facility. It was hot, so what? Either finish the workout or die, which you only got 2 choices. Now they're in an air-conditioned facility. They have their own. And I'll tell you this, we had tutors, 100% free. Any subject we had, they hired a tutor to tutor us on whatever subject it was. Sign language class, they hired a person to tutor us in sign language. It was unlimited budget, essentially. And so going back to the kid yelling at the black kids, he sounded like a white guy. He was off camera, but he sounded white, and then he was yelling at these black kids. And it's crazy that people look at that and be like, see, Brandon, that's racism in America. It's like, bro, you know how stupid that is? He yelling at a person that got more privilege than he do. Them black football players can go anywhere on campus and they the man. They got you get football privilege. People love you. Your professors will pass you. Even though they're not supposed to, they'll pass you because they love you because you're a football player. When I was in school, we had a dude giving out them grades, boy. You make straight A's. Then he got popped, and then he gave everybody C's. But you didn't have to do no work. It was called Culture and Hip Hop or Love and Culture and Hip Hop or something. It was a fun class. But, I mean, that dude, he loved the football players. He's give everybody A's. And then, like I said, he got in trouble because somebody snitched on him. Which I don't know why. Somebody snitched on him, and then he, like, the next round of players just gave him C's no matter what they did. So, and I was on the receiving end of that. I got a C in that class. I'm like, oh, man, really, bro? You got to take it out on me? I wasn't even a part of that. But other teachers would do the same. And that's at University of Arizona. Imagine at Alabama. These dudes are gods. But the world make you think that, oh, these poor little black kids, oh, they're out of the ghetto. No, man, you at the University of Texas, bro. Full scholarship, and people are dying to get into Texas. They won't even get accepted, even if they have good academic standing. A football player takes priority. And as a football player, we didn't even have to make the same SAT scores. Our SAT scores were on a pendulum, where it's like if your GPA is high, you can make less of a SAT score, ACT score. If your GPA was low, you had to make a higher one. And I don't know what it was. It was like, I mean, a fifth grader can take a better SAT score than I had to make when I was coming out of college. Now, I was decent. My brother was a genius. I was decent. I had a 3.0 GPA. I played football in high school. I was the man. So some of those grades, they probably scooted me by on. But I had like a 3.0 GPA, which wasn't that impressive. And I had to make like an 850 on a SAT or something. I don't know. I'm making up a number. I don't know. It was something 50. It could have been a 450 or something, 550. I don't know. It was something stupid low. People would laugh at you and say, "You made that on SAT?" Like I was embarrassed to say what I made on the SAT. But the benefit was I didn't have to care. I didn't have to study. I didn't have to prepare myself. I was like, look, I can make this number because my GPA is here. So if I just go through and there's some stuff that I don't even want to, I just mark them. I don't care. I'm with no effort, I could probably make that score. And, of course, passed my SAT, went to college. Super privileged. Now, I'm not saying it's a great thing. There were guys that went to college that were on athletic scholarship that were overachievers. They make straight A's. They had 2 degrees. Antoine Cason was one of them. He ended up double majoring, and he was the man. He won a Thorpe Award. He was a team captain, went to the NFL. I think he got drafted in the 2nd round. And so maybe he got drafted in the 1st round. I can't remember. But regardless of that, I'm just pointing out the reality that this myth of racial tension is all concocted by the government and the media. They want us to hate each other so we don't turn on them. If they can keep us fighting against each other, we won't be thinking about what they're doing wrong. and we won't understand the leverage and power that we all have collectively. Not the black community versus the white community versus the Asian community versus the gay community. It's like if everybody come together, we'll see that these people ain't worth a dime.